Okay, so I hope everyone feels that this is as awkward as I do because I feel very uncomfortable right now. But, anyways, as y'all all know, I am Tiffany, and my personal philosophy of discipline is having very clear expectations and being very consistent with the consequences that you give, because I feel like that's very important. You can't discipline somebody for talking during your lesson in math and then in reading another kid's doing it and you don't say anything, because that's going to get kids confused. I also think that making sure that my kids know what is right and what is wrong, and there's a very clear difference there, is very important too. The kind of discipline that I will use and that I believe is best is authoritative. So that way, in authoritative discipline, you are explaining why they're getting in trouble, what exactly they did wrong, and you're giving them solutions to solve the problem or alternatives to behave differently than how they did, or to handle the situation differently, or whatever the case may be. You're not just getting them in trouble and not following up with it. As far as how I will manage my classroom and how I plan to, my classroom rules will be posted very clearly, but my main rule, and I felt like this for a while, will be respect. Because if you respect me, you respect yourself, you respect other people, and you respect our classroom and our environment, you can't really go wrong. There's no really any other rules that need to be said. But I want a bulletin board. I've always wanted this, but I want a bulletin board that says throw respect around like confetti. And on the first day of school, my kids will write a way of respecting each other, myself, our classroom, our environment, other staff, whatever, on a piece of confetti, and it'll be hung up on the wall for the whole school year. As far as involving families in my classroom, I feel like that's very important, because obviously without families, it's not going to work. Like, I can bridge the gap as much as I can, but in reality, if they're only getting it at school and not getting it at home, or they don't know what's going on at school because we're not communicating, it's just not going to work. It's not going to function as it is supposed to. So my plan is to hopefully have parent-teacher conferences once a quarter without the kids and as needed, and then if like a behavior issue comes up, we'll have the original parent-teacher conference without the student, and then we'll come up with a plan and then have a follow-up with the student so we can all sit down, talk about it, make our expectations very clear, lay everything out so that there's no confusion. I also want a classroom newsletter, like monthly, hopefully, is what I'm kind of feeling, with like birthdays, holidays, announcements, big projects due, whatever it may be, because I don't want to stay in early childhood. Really, my classroom management is based on my elementary school classroom, because that's what I want to do. But anyway, I also think it would be really cute to do like a newspaper and have my kids, because I want to teach like 4th or 5th grade, have my kids write like articles for it or something. But anyway, I'll also do like calls as needed if like behavior issues come up or anything, or any major academic changes. I would love to have like the texting app that they don't have your number, but you can text like every number that's in your database or whatever for my class, so that way I can keep them updated that way too. And then I also think it would be fun and cool to have like family events once a quarter or once a semester, just depending on like how busy the school year is, and have like a talent show during the day, something for Mother's Day, Father's Day, Christmas, Easter, but not like for the holiday, because you know, like we can't do that anymore, but just something to keep the families involved. And just, some kids don't have it at home, like they don't get the family oriented situations at home, and it breaks my heart, because like family is everything to me, and if I can be the teacher to change that for kids, then I feel like I'm doing something right, because I really, truly, wholeheartedly feel like I was put on this earth to make a difference in kids' lives, and I feel like that's a way that I can make a difference. It's trying to bridge the gap between the kids and their parents, or the kids and their grandparents, or the kids and whoever's raising them, and try to bring them closer as much as I can. And I don't know, I just want to make learning fun. I want everybody to get along. I want everybody to respect each other, and I feel like some kids aren't going to get the teaching of respect and everything at home, so it's my job as a teacher to try my best to instill it in them while they're in my care at school. So that's my philosophy. That's my philosophy on discipline, classroom management, family, all that fun stuff. So yeah.